Welcome back to another film session on the Boomer Bust channel. I'm your host Terry, and today we'll be looking at Tua versus the Broncos. We'll be looking at the incomplete passes and sacks. As you know, Tua was eventually benched for Ryan Fitzmagic, who almost got close to bringing him back to tying this thing up. Was not too far off, but as most you know, if you're listening, I'm sure, Tua was brought in unceremoniously when they benched Fitzmagic after 2 wins. Not that he was MVP or anything, but he was winning. He was doing well. And to bring in Tua for no real reason, I just think more so the way they handle it made me upset than the fact that they did it. But also I didn't like that they did it either. Just forcing him in for no reason. And so anyway, that happened, and they've won some games. The defense looked good. Tua didn't really do a whole lot. Didn't pass a whole lot. The touchdowns he's got, like, people are like, oh, he's got these touchdowns, no interceptions. They were all in the red zone, like the white zone. They were like darn near at the 5 and in. And so, not to say that he didn't do those, but that was something that I noticed. And so you were waiting to see if he could do it on a more a bigger level. And so with the Broncos, this was one I felt was ripe for disaster. Not disaster, but for things not to go right. And it turns out that's exactly what happened. And so, I just wanted to go to the film. I mean, I didn't watch that game live or anything, so I wanted to go to the film and see what it was. Interestingly enough, only 9 incompletions. I always get really interested to see how little amount of completions people actually have sometimes. And so we'll just go through that in the sacks as well. I think it's 15 plays. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get this started. So that's a lot of sacks, though, if you only got 9 incompletions. So we'll see. Let's back this up. This is 1st and 10, first play of the game. We got the Dolphins at their 25 out of a pistol look. Tua drops back, avoids one defender, throws it downfield and incomplete. So we see good movement in the pocket to allow himself to pass, and then good arm strength as well to let it go. This receiver's trying to do a double move, man, really choked the whole way down. But the safety's over the middle, and the win is over here. It usually goes that way for whatever reason. If the safety covers the middle and you throw it to a guy that doesn't have the step, the other guy has the step. But it just depends on where your eyes are. And then that ball is just a little too long. It might have been a flag on that play, not sure, but it was very handsy. And again, that's one of the reasons they throw the. And he looks backside the whole way, has to make a step off from Chubb, steps back up, and goes the opposite way, which to me is kind of impressive. But as far as the actual pass, yeah, just off the mark. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like they throw a flag. All right, 3rd and 6. Still in the first quarter. Out of the shotgun, we got 3 to the left. Steps up in the pocket, throws on a run, and inaccurate again. But good movement. I like to see the movement. Again, the pocket is clearly there. Instead of just trying to float back, he steps up, presses the line of scrimmage, which I don't have a problem with, and then tries to throw on the run. And the selection is good. The safety went all the way over there. Just the accuracy's off. We don't really have to. We know what that was. All right, so 2nd and 6. We're in the first quarter. Dolphins up by 7. Got that orbit motion. Good step in the pocket. And that's a drop. That's a drop, and that's good. I like seeing Tua move in the pocket. It looks good. That for any young quarterback, that's really important for me. They got this man coverage, and then I guess this was man coverage as well. I'm not sure. But either way, he comes underneath on that crosser wide open. Nobody steps up, and The ball isn't perfectly placed, but it's definitely catchable. So they play action the zone, the line slides. Running back does a great job picking up the backside pressure. Tua steps up, throws a little bit crossbody. Yeah, you like to see the receiver sell out for that with two hands rather than trying to one-hand it. 3rd and 6, first quarter. Looks like it's the play after this. They go with an empty set, bunch trips to the right. Moving in the pocket pretty well. I guess that goes down as a sack. It looked like he got to the line of scrimmage, but let's go back and look at the routes. I was just looking at Tua. Real active in the pocket. He was not like that in Bama. So we got this mesh coming down here, which probably means there's a spot. Nope, no spot. They just do a mesh. They do a corner, which is wide open. They had a flat route here, the wheel route there, and that corner is still open. All right, so now we'll go down to the end zone view and see how Tua progressed through that play because that corner was wide open. Guess he's looking at this mesh here to see if his man, if they're going to get rubbed off of each other, what he can do. He's stepping up in the pocket, and he just never looks downfield. Then at last second decides to take off but falls. And that goes down as a sack. All right, so now it's tied up. End of the first quarter, first down. Trips to the right. Quick throw. Just a little hitch. Looks like a tough throw. We could say that's a curl. That's a full-grown curl. Everybody's running curls. I mean, that's just a good play by the corner. And I'm not mad at it. He took a shot with the one-on-one. Everybody's running curls. Looks like man coverage. It's a good break by the defender. Is that AJ Abuye? I can't remember where he went. So let me back that up. Yeah, we're in the end of the first again, 7-7. That's crazy. We're still in the first quarter. I don't remember when he got benched, but so 2x2, everybody runs hitches. That's a sack. I hate all hitches. I really do. So they send 4, or nope, they send 5 with the late blitz off the edge. The guard just didn't have the feet to stay with his man. Dude, Tua's going to get himself hurt. Why would you twist around when they have your foot? Go down, bro. Yeah, that kind of collapsed on them. I mean, it was nothing open. I don't blame Tua on that one. So it is 3rd down. We're in the second quarter, 3rd and 10. Tua in the backfield. You have 2 backs stay in and leak out late. So let's see what these 3 routes are. You got, looks like a 3 vert. We got a bender. Well, nope. We got a late post here. And then you got 2 leaking out. I mean, that's just a bad call. I mean, that's just a bad call. You don't really have much options. It's 3rd and 10. Those plays are vertical as hell and really nothing unless it's over the top. Then both tackles needed help. Tua almost got another sack. Then just tries to throw it out late, and it's just incomplete. But even if it was, that wasn't going anywhere. All right, 1st and 10. in the red zone towards the end of the second. Play action here, slide. Just waited too long. Got pressed to the sideline. And there's nothing really coming back. There's usually supposed to be two other routes. And that route stops. That route's late and far. Just no real options there. Just throws it up and tries to give him a chance. But yeah. Don't like the design of that play. Like, they did a good job with the slide, getting the man on the edge. He ends up staying with him, which is fine, which is usually an option for you to run here. I mean, the pass wasn't horrible, actually. I mean, it's not a lot of real estate, but given the circumstances, pass wasn't horrible. They just could have designed it a little better. So they're down by 3. This is second down. So right after that play, trips to the right. They bring the blitz. Looks like a screen was getting ready to get set up, and he just throws it to the ground. That's a smart play. Let's see, 3rd and 10. Trips to the right again. See if they blitz him again. They send 4. This already looks bad. Everybody was just looked like they didn't know what they was running. Post over the middle, curl here, corner there. They cover it well. I mean, not a bad play design-wise, but they just covered it well. And so let's see. It looks like it ends up being a sack. Like we said, they bring 4. It's picked up. It's that late. Yep. That late one coming across 59, 66, missed them again. But everybody got off. I mean, it was a coverage sack at that point. Everything was covered. All right, we're in the 3rd quarter. They're down by 3 again. Second down. They jet, play action, immediate pressure. And he goes down. Let's see what happened. They stunt. 75's not ready. Gets beat. I mean, 90 does a good job, whoever that is. It says Williams. Is that Sly Williams? No way. All right, 1st and 10. They're down by 10 now. 2 by 2. They send 4. Ends up checking it down. It's incomplete. So let's look at what we got. Let's look what we got on the routes. See, we got a spot route here. I don't know what this is. This is all clustered. Then we got somebody going to the outside. I don't know. That looked terrible. And obviously they got everybody covered because nobody really looked like they was running a correct concept. And so it just ends up having to check it down. And it's just incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10 towards the end of the 3rd quarter. Got a pistol look. Play action. Takes a shot over the middle. It's not there. Safety does a good job seeing that. You got the out. I mean, it's a 3-person route. Or the running back leaks late. This is probably the win right here, but takes the shot. And I'm not terribly mad at it. Obviously, you had a different option there, but I'm not terribly mad at it. Not really a play action either. Pressure's coming. I mean, tries to hit one. The accuracy is way off. The accuracy of that pass is so far off. All right, we're in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and 20 from the 50. I didn't know he made it to the fourth. We got an empty. Rolls out. Man, just nothing there. Let's see. So we got like a inverted China, 2 ends, and then this guy goes over the middle. Now it's a scramble drill. I mean, the Broncos did a really good job with their coverage. At the end of the day, that's just really what this is. 3rd and 21 from the 49. Trips to the right closed. And he's sacked. There's no chance for him for those routes to develop. They have some big vertical routes, but those don't even get developed. They send 4. One of them is a linebacker. And that loop around just killed them. The line looks like they really had trouble with all the stunts and stuff. I think that's it. That's all she wrote. So, I mean, at the end of the day, honestly, I know it's a little bit out of context. It's not live, and so I don't really know the flow of the game. But looking at the numbers and stuff, I understand that they just weren't effective on offense in the passing game. But just looking at this as far as like what happened, I don't think that it was calls to pull Tua. I kind of feel like a lot of people where they said, if you chose to go with him, then go with him. Like, this is a tough game, but it's not like he's just completely inept and doesn't know what he's doing. And honestly, I think he had more control in the pocket and whatnot than I thought he did. He didn't have jitters or anything. I mean, they really had good coverage. And so, I feel like Tua did a much better job than I anticipated. And I don't think he should have been benched. Like, if you felt that Fitzpatrick really gave you the best chance, then you should never put him on the bench. And so just looking at that, I feel like you got to roll with the punches. You got to let Tua take his lumps and move on. I know some people's like, it's an injury. It was not like they said it wasn't. The coaching staff said it wasn't an injury. They felt like Fitz gave him the best chance. And I just, looking at that, I can't agree with the decision to do it. Tua looked pretty good. He looked good in the pocket. His deep accuracy is not great. I didn't think it was great to come in with. He's got some mobility, some athleticism. He's got some things. I think some issues with the O-line and some issues with some of the receivers as well, because the way they were running the routes or the way they were designed just weren't working. So I put that more on coaching. So anyway, go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Share it around. Get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you for listening.